Hey, let's get some messages from our spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. All right, we got 2 out, so we're going to take them. We must mature and realize that freeing our mind of ancient hurts and opening once more to love shall give us access to divine strength. So, letting go of what happened in the past, rewriting the script, rewriting your story. You are the author. Chapter 1. How do you want this new script to go? And then it says, nothing remarkable in our personal growth can be achieved without opening to love and unleashing its joyful fire into the world. So this is literally talking about opening yourself up to love again. Maybe for some of you, it's in a partnership, right? Because we get so hurt and, the collective has been destroyed when it came to relationships. We've had people literally go out of their way to stab us in the back, or we have had a loved one pass away, or, everybody has their story as to why they hold their heart hostage from allowing love to truly enter our field. And it's because of the amount of pain and sorrow that we have felt throughout our entire lifetime, whether that came from our family or came from love relationships, or it came from our friendships even. Thought they were your best friend, and then next thing you know, they stab you in the back. Family's really good at that. A lot of us, we didn't have like the silver spoon in our mouth and have, families who had each other's back. A lot of the families, especially in my generation, we come from the broken home generation, right? Where everybody's stabbing everybody in the back, trying to, one up someone. Spirit, what do we have for the collective? Messages for our spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Yep, there it is. The never-ending story that we tell ourselves. That's exactly what I was just talking about. We sit here, we block our heart from truly being loved, but Spirit's like, it's time. It's time. You're just wasting time. 37 adds to a 10. 10 is all about completions, endings, finalizations. Okay? These things can't hurt you anymore. So open yourself back up to love. It's like literally screaming at you. And I find it the irony in the fact that we are now in Leo season, and Leo season is all about that heart chakra, right? It's all about true love and romance and passion projects, pets, children, all of those, all of the above when it comes to what we love, who we love, and really opening up to love. We've got the why in the reverse. I'll read that from the book in just a moment. But I feel like for a lot of you, you're done asking why. Why did this happen to me? I think for a lot of you, you've come out of the why. You know why things needed to happen, and I feel like it's about like, stop blaming others for your unfortunate circumstances and stand on your own 2 feet. What do we have for the future for the collective that they need to hear about? Oh my God, you guys, I can't make this up. New life. Right now, this is about your new life, not this never-ending story that you continue to tell yourself. This is about a new life, the new life that is being opened to it. And look at that. We've got loyal hearts, opening yourself up to love again. This is opening yourself up to people who are just as loyal as you. They say blood is thicker than water. I don't believe that. I believe loyalty, honesty, and integrity is thicker than blood. I was adopted when I was a little girl, right? I was put into foster care at 4 months old, and I was adopted at 2. So I was never raised with that whole blood is thicker than water. I had a sister that I was adopted with, and she has 0 loyalties to me. She's got loyalties to everyone other than me. I have the loyalty, but not everybody has the same heart as I do. So do I sit around and go, oh, well, my family, did this to me? Or no, I don't. I learned the lesson and realized like, she's just who she is. And if that's the path that she's on, okay, I'm not angry. I'm not mad. I just don't have anything to do with her. Right? And so I feel like that what it's doing is opening me up to people who actually do have the same heart as I do, who are just as loyal as I am, not just in words, but in the showing, in the doing, I feel like, it's kind of sad. I want to read the why. We've got number 31 here. So 37, 31, 39, and 35 could be of importance to you. But I want to read 31. And what is the protection message on this? It says, sometimes subconsciously denying the truth may drive you toward a specific outcome that actually aligns with an intention hidden from your awareness. For example, you may want to be prominent in your profession, but your desire is not really about sharing your talents, but about making yourself feel better, because fame would cause people to admire and approve of you. Or you may want to reunite with the partner who rejected you because you believe that your love continues to be strong. But deep down, what you really desire is to have the last word with that person. Now is the time for deep soul searching of the why that drives your choices. What you uncover will set you free and bring you even closer to the happiness that you seek. So why? Why do you keep telling yourself the same story? I feel like, I look at what people are willing to do online for likes and follows, and really it's just dumbing down society, right? With TikTok and all these stupid things that people are doing and all these dumb reels. Yeah, they're funny, but they're stupid. They're just stupid. And people will do the most obnoxious stuff just to get likes. And they believe that those people are loyal to them. No, they're only loyal until you stop providing dumb stuff, right? Or in love, people stop providing love when you speak your truth, right? And then you realize actually they're not as loyal as you thought they were. They were only loyal up until you said something that they didn't like. Or with family, even. Not all family is loyal. I'll be the first to say that one. Like, again, I'm very loyal to my family. They are not loyal to me. So I've had to take my loyalty elsewhere, and I'm okay with that. I'm not mad. I'm not angry. I'm not blaming anyone. I learned the why and all of that. And the why is because I needed to go out and experience something new. So if you're in a relationship with somebody where it's like the same cycle over and over again, eventually you got to get off the freaking merry-go-round. And instead of like the same never-ending story that just never, it never gets better, right? I'm tired of things that don't get better. And because of that, I'm able to maneuver into what this new life is creating. And that new life is creating more people who are just as loyal as I am. Instead of looking out and going, gosh, I wish I had that, I go out and create it for myself. What about you? Spirit, what else do we have here? We've got, step out of your comfort zone, and it sits right underneath the never-ending story. You can either sit where you are because that's what you're used to, or you could be willing to step out of that comfort zone and do something completely different, and you're going to have a different outcome. All right. So what else wow, these just are flying out. Yeah. A time to give rather than to take. All right. So let me go get one more. Spirit, what do we got here? Yes. I knew I was going to see this. Don't let pride get in your way. So this is a time, and bottom of the deck, we've got communication is key. I feel like this is about connecting with new people, learning how to communicate with others in a different way than you used to communicate with the people in your past. And Spirit is telling us, it's when it talks about a time to give rather than to take, and it sits underneath the why, I feel like it's almost like a self-worth issue. Maybe you overgive in relationships. Maybe that's your problem, is you're always being the giver and they're always used to taking from you. So they make you feel less than. And then when you finally say enough is enough, and then they pull back their energy and they're like, wait a minute, you're acting different. You're not the same as you used to. No, because you've grown up, right? So I do feel like there's some type of communication that is going to be coming through when it comes to these new partnerships. And I feel like whatever it is that you're worried about happening isn't going to happen. So if in the past you've had people that were less than savory and you're meeting these new people, you're bringing your trauma into these new relationships. And I'm not going to lie, I do that too a little bit, because words only go so far. When it talks about the communication is key, it's not just about their words, it's about their actions. And so we get a little, like a lot of us have that, PTSD. And I say that in air quotes because I think we all have trauma. I think everybody on this earth has PTSD. I don't think it's this mental issue that they want to medicate you for, which I'll probably get in trouble for saying that, but I don't give a shit, because at this point it's like, don't let all of these diagnoses and all this other stuff stop you from really creating the life of your dreams. So I feel like this is also when it comes to your work. I feel like, when it comes to your creative endeavors, maybe for some of you, it's like you're wanting to go out and talk to people and you're wanting to, create a new business for yourself or open yourself up to new ideas and creative ventures, right? It's not just love and romance, and it can be scary to get into these new partnerships with new employers or, going into business for yourself or whatever it is. Maybe for some of you, you're in the spotlight, you're constantly, talking to the masses and, you're out there and this is part of your new journey. And it can be very uncomfortable when you're so used to be hidden behind the scenes. Virgo loves to be hiding behind the scenes. They like to work behind the scenes. They don't like to be seen. I know, I'm 6 placements Virgo. I'm Sun, Mercury, Black Moon, Lilith, North Node, Venus, and Saturn, right? And then I also have Libra too in that 6th house, but it's in Libra. But at the end of the day, like, I get the Virgo energy. Like, I don't like to be in the forefront. I don't like to be on these platforms. To be perfectly honest with you, I would be happy hiding as a witch in the woods, not having any type of advertisement and only doing this by word of mouth and only bringing in clients that have heard about me through the grapevine, because then I don't have to go out here and do all this shit that I'm doing to, try and bring in readings and have to show up every single day. No, but at the end of the day, we have no choice but to be in the forefront. We have no choice but to be out of our comfort zone, right? And so that's part of this new life that you're creating is by stepping out of that comfort zone, saying what needs to be said, setting healthy boundaries with the people in your life, I feel like everything that you do has to come from a place of love and not from a place of desperation, right? And not from a place of like recreating scenarios in your mind that everybody is like all the other people who hurt you. And I do have to take that into consideration as well, because I have been very abused in my life. That's why healers become healers, is because we've been through the extreme of abuse. And so we became the people that we needed when we were in those situations, right? And so I feel like you are coming into alignment with people who are much more loyal. You're going to come into alignment with career choices that you're going to be heard. They're going to want to hear what you have to say. They're going to want to hear your ideas. So I feel like for some of you, you are changing careers. You are changing, for some of you, even homes. You're going to be meeting new friendship groups, new community even. All right. So I actually really like this energy for you. Any advice on this for the collective spirit? What advice do you have? World card, wrap it up. The World card is the end of this never ending story. And it's like after the World card, oh my God, we have the Magician. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Magician. Usually it goes the World card and then back to the Fool and then the Magician. But what is missing here is the Fool. This is about taking a leap of faith. This is about, knowing that you have everything you need to create the life of your dreams. And I feel like, don't let anything stop you. Don't let the fear, don't let worry, don't let doubt. Be bold like the lion, okay? Be bold and be willing to create this new life for yourself. I like this energy for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. I just saw 14:14 on the clock. That might mean something to somebody. But yeah, I just feel like, things are definitely changing. Stop telling yourself the old freaking story. Honestly, it's enough is enough. Nobody wants to hear it anymore. You know what I mean? I'm sure your soul doesn't even want to hear it anymore. So stop it. You know, I don't know if you ever saw that Bob Newhart skit that was on Saturday Night Live where, and I'll finish with this, where he was like, this woman comes into his office and he was like, okay, I'm going to charge you $4, but I don't give change or something like that. And she goes, oh, okay. And so she goes into her whole spiel of everything that's wrong. And he goes, okay, are you ready for it? And she goes, well, should I write it down? And he goes, no, I think you can remember it. And she goes, okay, I'm ready. And he goes, stop it. Just stop it. And she goes, that's it? And he goes, that's it. Just stop it. And she goes, oh, okay. And so she goes into another scenario and he goes, okay, is that all right? So stop it. Just stop it. And that's what I'm getting here. Stop it. So I'm going to leave that here, you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel grow. I love each and every one of you so much. And if you guys are not signed up for my newsletter, please email me at thefootstepstopeace@gmail.com, and I would happily love to sign you up personally. Anyway, thank you guys to everyone who has donated to my channel, and I will chat with you again soon. Take care.